Consciousness. Hey, listen, I'm leaving from my yard right now. I need for every person that's already started for the podcast to go back to the Messenger Center right now. Do it right now. Miss Starla Michael is on the way to send you guys text messages out so that we can begin this live feed, podcast and live feed YouTube with you guys. Please go to the Anchor podcast for Applied Consciousness right now. Go to that voice message, the same one that you guys sent us earlier, and we need your phone numbers, and we're going to text message you right now. So I mean, as soon as you do it, she's literally at the house now. I'm driving back as quick as I can. I know we have our first interview at 2 p.m. from a young lady in Miami, Florida. But I need to set up the rest of the podcast interviews for the remainder of you who have already reached out to the Anchor podcast for Applied Consciousness. And I need you to go into the message center where they hit the message button to do the voice message. And we just need your phone number. We're going to text you a link to it, and we're going to call you. She's going to call you right now so that she can set up a time for you. And we can also send you the link at the time that you will be on the podcast with us. This is our first time doing this. I am so sorry for the inconvenience. I thought that I could go through Anchor and click sending you the link to do it from there, but it's making me send a text message. Again, if you're watching this now and you have already started the Anchor podcast, I need for you to go back to the Anchor podcast for Applied Consciousness for gang stalking podcast today. Excuse me while I'm driving. And I need for you to go into the messenger, send a message right now with your phone number. And Miss Starla Michael is about to call you right now to set up the time today and to set up the link so that you all can tune into the podcast. I want to give you heads up. This is our first time doing this. So work with us, be patient, and we are going to get to everyone that has already started us yesterday. And if you haven't started us yesterday, go ahead and start now for favorites on the podcast. And tune in for 2:30 for a live podcast, and we're going to video this live, and we're going to have discussions about being targeted and how you're going to transfer from being a targeted individual to a powerful individual like me and my family did, because you can beat this. So please, again, if you're watching this now, or go back to the Anchor podcast for Applied Consciousness. Go to the messaging center, make the voice message, and give us your phone number, the phone that you're going to be doing your Anchor podcast on. And we're going to call you right now. So if you're doing this now, I'm pretty sure that you're getting the phone call right now from Miss Starla Michael, my wife. She will be on the podcast with us. And we really believe that this is going to be something powerful. Woo! Do you know why? Because the power had been with you all along. So again, I'm just gonna keep repeating this. Go to the Anchor podcast, star the channel to favorite. Go to the message, send us a message with your name, the area that you live in, and your phone number. Say the phone number very slowly so that we can get it. As soon as you send that, Starla Michael, my wife, will be calling you on the phone and sending you a text message so that we can get it all set up for the exact time today. Yes, today, that you will be on the podcast. You will be on our Anchor podcast, and you'll also be on our YouTube live today by 2:30. We should be ready to start producing these. Again, work with us, go slow. Tell all your friends, all your family to tune in to the live feed so that they can hear some of the discussion. It is technology. Roy Rodriguez says it is technology. I'm confused on what that means. But again, tune in to the live feed today. It should be posting around 2:30. Keep your notifications on the YouTube channel so that you can get some of the answers to the questions. What we're doing today is a lot of people have different variations of what's occurred to them. And I know the answers that I'm going to give you are going to probably be contradictory to what you always thought was the solution. 1 second, you guys. TB criminal elements are using unrestricted warfare tactics and techniques on the public. Okay, see, if that's some of the stuff that you want to get out there and talk about it, you need to speak about it. But remember, our channel is not a typical targeted individual channel. Okay, Mr. Roy, it's not one that's going to sit down and perpetuate a billion years about all of the bad that's happening. This is a solution-based podcast. This is a solution-based live feed. We do not get on and say, oh, the worries and wars of the world, and it's no impossible to beat it. If that's what your objective is, anyone's objective, then I have to be all the way honest. We're probably just going to go ahead and end that podcast because your frequency is too low to continue on being a powerful individual. So you're talking to a group of people who have beat this program, okay? Because it's not a physical war, it's a spiritual one. Mr. Michael Young, you just had a response. Give me 1 second so I can respond to that one for you. He says, tell me how to respond with the app. I got her message and I don't know how to send the response. And Michael, I believe you went on there and you did a message, right? You did a voice message. And I can't click on it now because again, I'm driving. All we need you to do, see, we can't have you comment your phone number in this comment section because the entire world is going to get your phone number and that's a headache. So what we want you to do is to go back to Anchor Podcast, find a way to find my channel, to find our channel, me and my wife's channel. And it should be a way that you click message. When you click the button message, it's going to allow you to make a voice recording message. And all we need is your name, where you're from, so we can introduce you prior to the podcast and the live, and your phone number. Use the phone number that you're going to do your Anchor podcast on with us. And as soon as you send this, Starla is getting ready to call you. She's actually setting up the little equipment that we have. We're working on getting better equipment because, again, we're just starting out on doing it this way. And she will get back to you. So again, if you just logged in, we're getting ready to do a live podcast about how you can beat being targeted. No hoax, no BS. I've been making these for years. There is nothing that I'm asking from anyone. I want you to express your way and be willing to have an open ear. This is the whole objective, is to have an open ear to what we did for certain circumstances. Now, I just want to say this now because this is going to happen. And a lot of people think, because you got good people and you got bad people, right? A lot of people think that they're going to sabotage what we're doing. We have a strict policy of positivity. Now, we're going to spend a small moment for you to discuss to us each step of some of the things that are occurring. And I just ask you to have an open ear because some of the stuff that you went through, we've been through also. And yes, we know about technology. Technology is not an issue for us at Applied Consciousness, okay? At all. And we give you our breakdown storyline. I can only reference to you my understanding about how your reality is controlled by your subconscious mind or your spirit, right? And we're going to tell you truths that may not sound decent for you, but keep in mind this. If my truth seems wrong, but your truth seems right, then you have to ask yourself, why are you still being gang stalked? And why me and my family and my wife and children are not? Again, Applied Consciousness on Anchor Podcast. Push the star button. If you're just going to favorite and start today, there's a good chance that I might not be able to get to you today because others have already done the footwork and did it recently. Get poisoned to death, solve that. And it's things like that. And I just got a response from a gentleman. It's 2020 Prepper. It says real targeted individuals gets poisoned to death. Solve that. And I have to say this to you. If you're a person, and I say this on all of my YouTubes, and it's okay. 2020 Prepper, it's fine. If you believe that you're already doomed, then what is the purpose of even commenting? What is the purpose of even looking for solutions? If you're a human being that's free willingly saying, I'm doomed and there's nothing that can solve it, then this channel is never for you. And I'm not saying this to be rude. It just never was for you. Because in this reality, it's called free will. You have the free will to believe what you choose to believe. And I'm not here to persuade you to believe any other thing. This channel, Applied Consciousness, is how you apply conscious principles to your reality. If you want to stay targeted all of your life, if you want to believe that you can't beat them, again, please don't tune into this channel. This channel is for powerful individuals. This channel is for people who are riding in cars right now and no one's poisoning me. No one's killing me. And I can show you why these things are happening to me and why they're happening to you and how they can no longer happen to you. That's what this is about. Applied consciousness is about solutions. It is not about perpetuating what the program wants you to do, which is to spread fear, false evidence appearing real. Okay? Because you're not targeted. And listen, 2020 prepper, that's your personal belief. It's how you choose to believe. And no one, and I pray no one, tries to stop you from believing what you want to believe. So if you believe that I am not targeted, that is your personal, honest opinion. And it's okay, man. It's okay. I'm not a person that's going to try to stop you from believing your beliefs. But at the same time, I don't have to put energy towards your beliefs. No different than you have to put energy towards mine. But I do want to say this to you, Prepper, 2020 Preppers. Excuse me if I'm saying your name wrong on that. Just remember, you are on my live feed. I did not go to yours. So it's a reason why you're coming here. And I will pray that the reason you're coming here is because you're ready to get rid of the situation that you're in. But as far as just pushing your negativity, just live, love, laugh, and namaste, namaste, stay. But I do want to answer one more question. I seen someone made a post, Rodriguez. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting back to the house. It says victims are forced into mental poverty. Yeah, and those are the things that we discussed. That is a factual thing, but they're not forced into it. That's the you taking your things back. True Kazum, hey, love your streams. Big fan, man. See, positivity. I love you too, brother. And I'm grateful that you enjoy it. Everyone's not gonna want to drink from the same cup, and it's okay. It's okay. Code Red, huge fan, man. This guy's great. See, hey, those are the guys and the ladies that have tapped into their power. See, some are people that, like I said before, you have lions and you have sheep. A sheep's job is just to be devoured. And I can't stop a person from choosing to be a sheep. But then you have lions that, although we're circled around by many enemies that seem powerful, a lion roars and it says, I refuse to lay down and die. Applied consciousness is for you guys. It's for the ones that just made that comment there. Now for the sheep, I know you're going to say bad, bad, bad. And you're going to tell us how you can't win. We get poisoned to death. Life is over. Still see that you're alive to comment today. Russell Crowell says the world needs people like you and more of. Russell, I want to say this to you. The world needs more people like me, and they need more people like you because you're a fighter. See, the chosen of us, we're not weak. That's why these people come for us. And we control your environment, for starters, a simple home surveillance system and rock solid finances. Mr. Rodriguez, I would have to disagree on that one. I would definitely have to disagree. See, technology is taking of knowledge, okay? And it's their system. So I very seriously doubt that you will ever be able to come out of one system by using one system. I tried it for 3 years. Again, I probably spent over $10,000 on camera systems. I came up with creative ways to stop it. And those are not, like I always say on my channel, your external reality does not control your internal. My internal reality controls my external. You want to change the things out there, you have to change the things in here. And that's what I'm coming to tell people about. Now, you can try it other ways. Go ahead. I mean, there's tons of channels that tell you about a $20,000 device and some lawyers that you can go to. But when I look in the comment section, I always keep seeing that nothing changed. And the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and over. Like I was insane doing them over and over and over again, hoping for a different response. people that are going to be receiving their manifestations, people that are going to change their lives, or people that are willing to do something different to receive a different response. Hey, I gotta go and see if anybody called in with the phone number. So my wife is in the house now. I gotta run. Please tune in around 2:30 so that you can hear, if you're a disbeliever or a believer, it doesn't matter. Again, I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm here to give my truth. And if you resonate on that frequency, if you resonate on a heart of love, if you resonate on a heart of abundance and knowing that you are more powerful than you ever knew, then this channel is for you. Tune in around 2:30. Keep looking. Hopefully, I will have this thing set up. I want to look at this last message, then I have to go. It's better to lay down on the sidewalk. Don't understand what that means, number 11, but I got to go again. Hey, live, love, laugh, and namaste, namaste, namaste. Last time, if you were one of the people that logged into the podcast yesterday and started it, I need for you to go back in, go to the messaging center, make a voice message to us, tell your name, the area you stay in, and we need your phone number. And Miss Starla should be in the house right now contacting you guys so we can set up the time that you're going to come on the live stream with us on the Anchor podcast. I came back to my phone and this was playing. Brian, I am with you. And thank you. Hey, listen, when you say you're with me, just know that we're with the light. See the sun outside? See the beauty out here? We're with positivity. We're with empowering individuals by only speaking truths, no lies. Because there's enough stuff that's going on the internet that tells you you're doomed, you can never get out. And I believe that those are the perps. I believe that those are the people that are trying to perpetuate negativity to you. Christy Thomas, blessings. Hey, blessings always to you, Miss Christy. Much love, positivity, abundance, and wealth always in your life. Again, I have to go ahead and run, so I'm not behind on time. Tune into the live feed at 2:30. If you don't want to watch it through the live, you can tune into Anchor. Probably around 5, we'll have that edited and placed out there for people to listen to. Hey, remember, you are not, let me say this again, you are not a targeted individual. You are a powerful individual. Those people, oh, Pacific, no sir, it's Eastern time. I'm glad that I caught that one. We're on the East Coast. So please tune in around 2:30 Eastern time. I'm not sure what that is Pacific, but I'm pretty sure Google can give you that answer. And you can catch the live feed, or you can go to Applied Consciousness Podcast, and I should have that edited and posted around 5 o'clock today. I'm trying to the best of my ability to get this done. And I'm so eager to hear some of your situations, and I'm so eager to give you the way that we beat it. We beat it. Woo! Do you know why? Because like I always say, like Dorothy, the slippers had been on Dorothy's feet the entire time. Her, just like I did, and just like a lot of you, I went 1,000 ways around seeking some powerful person or some technology that could get me out of the system. But then I took the time to go into my inner self, into my higher self, and I realized the truth. The truth was, I could have left the program at any time. That's what I'm coming to tell you. And this program is not just for gang stalkers, people who are going through being targeted. This is for people that's in abusive relationships. This is for people that are homeless. This is for people that don't have enough. This is for people that's sick. This is for people that are praying that their children get from out of incarceration. This is for all situations. This does not just only help for being targeted. This also helps for those that are having situations in their reality that they no longer want there. And the thing that the secret societies and the evil cabal, the thing that they don't want you to know is that the power had been with you all along. It was never out there. It was always here. Hey, peace. We'll see you guys and ladies shortly. Love.